All right, while you all are in the clapping mood, make sure you clap for yourselves because we made it another term, right? Now, as the beautiful Allison has just said, my name is Wendall Gardner. I'm the field representative and executive board member for Laborers Local 609. First, I want to say thank you, God, because without him, I wouldn't have any opportunity. I wouldn't be this far. So all glory goes to him. So I have to say thank you to him first. I want to say thank you to the director of the Labor Guild, Allison, and the parties included that deemed me suitable to be the valedictorian for tonight. Thank you. I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank my fellow classmates, the teachers, co-chairs for the Youth Caucus, and members of the Youth Caucus for keeping me inspired and motivated to learn more and prepare myself for anything that comes in the future for my union and keeping my union strong, keeping all of our unions strong. A little backstory on myself. I grew up in the Mattapan district of Boston, Mass. I'm the second oldest of four children. My brother, who is working right now, but he is also a two-term graduate of the Labor Guild, as well as my mother, who is in the crowd right now. Love you, Mom. When I was in middle school, she made the tough decision to raise the four of us on her own, divorcing my father and moving to Franklin, Mass, where, due to my own actions, trouble followed me. My run-ins with the law landed me in the Second Chance at Life Skills Building Program Job Corps. I was there for a year in Loring, Maine. Gave me a lot of time to reflect and change myself and really, really get myself together. I got my GED there, my diploma. I got my driver's permit. I would have gotten my license, but I was so gung-ho on getting everything that I got my certification for cement masonry. So I got my driver's license when I came home, which I also joined the apprenticeship program through LIUNA, which my business manager, Chris Murphy, is in here. He's the one who brought me into that. So I really appreciate you, Dad. Thank you. The apprenticeship program, I was there for a while, got a bunch of classes, certifications and everything. I joined Local 609 when I was 19. I started as the apprentice, moved from the apprentice to journeyman. Then I had my firstborn, Christian, at age 22, and my secondborn a year after, Kingston, and both of them opened my eyes to the fact that I'm not only working for my future now, I'm working for their future. And working for their future, I have to work for my union's future. It's very important. So I had to get in gear and figure out what knowledge I can give myself to prepare myself to be a union leader. So my business manager let me know that when he was my age, he had went to the Labor Guild for a little bit, so that would be a good place to start. So in March 2017, I enrolled in the Labor Guild. My first semester course was Union Membership 101 with Hugh Boyd, and my second period class was Persuasive Public Speaking with Rick Riley. Yes. A little from then on, I went from being a journeyman to shadowing my business manager and other stewards that mentored me. One of them was in here today, George. Listening to them and getting as much wisdom from them as I can showed my determination for my union, which got me from journeyman to steward. And then I went from union steward to the auditor of my union local, and continuing my knowledge, I went from auditor to the executive board member, and from the executive board member, staying on the drive, I just recently was appointed in September as the field representative and business agent for my local. Now, when I came to the Labor Guild, I built a lot of relationships. Marcus knows, it's my man since the first semester we had together, man. Thank you. This place that we're sitting in right now is not to be taken for granted. It's not to be taken for granted at all. All of us coming together, it really showed me that this is bigger than just the laborers union. This is all of us. We all have to work together. We all have to come together and really protect ourselves, our future, our pensions, everything. That's on the line. We have to protect it. We have to stay vigilant. I can't say that enough. I want to wrap this up. I got so much I want to talk about. With everything going on, with everything getting appointed and stuff like that, I'm really, really happy to say I love making my mom proud, and I just got the news that my business manager, the second in command, secretary treasurer of my international, Armin Sabatoni, and the president of my international, Terry O'Sullivan, all wrote a letter of recommendation to send me to the Harvard Trade Program. I'm really happy about that, and I want to say thank you to the Labor Guild for giving me that oomph and that boost to show the people that I needed to show that I'm really serious about this. This Labor Guild, I'm not saying that if you come here that you're going to automatically get appointed, all this other stuff, but it's worth it to come here. Because regardless of you getting appointed to anything or a title, this is important to educate yourself, no matter what. It's always important. My mother's always told me, my grandparents have always told me, it's important to educate yourself. And for a long time, I did not live up to my potential, and I'm sorry for that, Mom, but I'm here now. So. In conclusion, so we can get to the music part, the best part, right? In conclusion, I look around right now and I see nothing but leaders. Seriously. And no matter who you are, even my little man right here, we're nothing but leaders. Every single one of you in here, I'm sure, have led a camel to the water. Whether they drank or not, that's not on us. But we have led the camel to the water. So if we keep doing that, keep trying to lead as many camels as possible, we'll make that much of a difference in the world. So I want you to really, really think about it. We're all leaders in here. Never forget that. Never forget that. It's important. We are our union. Without us, our union would be nothing. So when you say, oh, what can my union do for me? What are you going to do for yourself? Because you are your union. So step up. Everyone in here can do it. We're here. So I commend every single one of you in here for being here. Those who have come and left, figured that it wasn't worth it, that's on them. And they still have time to change. They still have time to change. So don't lose faith in them. Keep trying to bring them back here, because it's all up to us to keep this union going. I won't make this sound like a goodbye speech, because I know it won't be long before we'll be here again in March, so I want to just say to you all, stay vigilant, stay strong, and make sure you fight for your union. It's just like Martin Luther King Jr. said, late great Martin Luther King Jr. said, our lives end the day that we become silent about things that matter. Amen. So stay vigilant, everybody. I want to say congratulations to my fellow classmates and graduates of the fall term of 2018. Don't forget, we're leaders. We are leaders. In solidarity, thank you, and congratulations. Thank you.